Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we will be creating a fun scene using some pattern papers. I will be using two 6x6 Scandi Christmas pattern papers by Paper Roses to cut out a beautiful background scene and little pieces which will be part of creating a beautiful scene. I will also be using the Scandinavian Christmas detailed 3D embossing folder to create my background panel. I will be creating two cards today. I had a lot of fun making these cards. I hope you enjoy too. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos. Let's take a look at our first pattern paper. I love these little details on this paper. We can easily cut out our components of this and add to our scene. I cut out strips of the little houses and trees. I can cut out the rest of the pattern for our future card. Well, here is the second pattern paper. I will be using the blue to create a sky for our scene. I cut out two small pieces of the blue panel. I plan on creating two cards today. In both our cards, we will be creating a similar kind of scene, but I plan to align these focal panels in a different orientation to get two different cards, yet looking very similar. I attached the tree line on the base of the blue panel using some double-sided tape for an extra dimension. I also added a little gold border below our tree line. But you'll see later in the video, I will take out the gold border. Well, that actually happens a lot with my cards. I like to make my cards as it goes. I don't usually have a plan before I create. I like to take it as it comes, be it the choice of colors or the stamped images. I attached the houses just above the tree line. I laid this strip flat on the blue pattern paper. Now you see I have two leftover strips which I will be using on the second panel. I attached both these in the same exact way. I used foam tape for the tree line and double-sided tape for the houses. I noticed that the house strip was a little too small for this panel. So I went ahead and cut out a little house from one of the pattern papers from the Scandi Christmas paper pads. Here are both our focal point scenes. We can now adhere this onto our background panels. For my background panels, I am using 80-pound white cardstock. I decided to add texture to the panel, for which I will be using this Scandi Christmas embossing folder from Simons Stamp. I have used this embossing folder in a couple of my recent videos. This is a really beautiful one. I love the detailed design on the panel and how beautiful the design turns out each time I emboss with it. I love the detailed pattern that it creates. Both the embossed and the debossed sides can be used on our card front. Well, before I stamp my sentiments, I like to position our focal point on the background panel. This makes it easier to position the sentiments. For our sentiments, I will be using this beautiful 6x8 Cozy Wishes stamp set by Simons Stamp. The scene that we created today is so versatile that you can use any kind of sentiments for this card. And this stamp set does have a bunch load of sentiments. I chose the You Warm My Heart sentiment from the set and silver heat embossed it on black cardstock. I used strong double-sided tape to adhere the sentiment onto the panel. Now, time for some sparkle. As always, I'm using my Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens to add shine on the trees and the houses and, well, the black sentiment strip. Next, I use some strong double-sided tape to adhere both these panels onto a white pre-folded card base. Here's a look at both the cards. I love how these turned out. I still have so much of that pattern papers left for my future cards. I wanted to add a little extra, so here I am adding small dots of the Sparkle Nova drops. This looks like little snowflakes on my scene. I did the same on both my cards. Here's the look at the finished cards. I love how this turned out. I love how we can use little bits and pieces of pattern papers to create an entire wintry scene for our card front. I hope you had fun watching today's video and got inspired. Tag me on my Instagram at rp_shutterbug with fun pictures of your projects. Also, mention your thoughts about today's video and some card ideas and techniques that you would like to see in the future videos in the comment section below. Thanks again for joining me today. I would love for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and if you do subscribe, make sure to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a couple of other videos that you might be interested in watching. Thanks so much. See you in my next video. Until next time, stay safe.